Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Golden Bears will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Running to the left. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Looking for a man, it's Cuevas. Get it out on the screen. Discards a man. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Going over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Slip he slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Back to the ground game on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Snaps it in the shotgun. Flips it out to the back. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Wiggins. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Cal, 14, Wyoming, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Avant. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's another first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. This is a 3rd and long. The hand to the running back. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bringing it back, it's Wiggins. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Cuevas. He's got an open man. And he's running in the open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Number 14.
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down.
To kick it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Cuevas. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw it again.
This defense has just been all over this game.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape.
And the pass hits, picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The give as they work on that clock. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan